Hey guys, another video because I'm interrupting my scheduled assignment time to post, but I'm so tired once again of typing. I'm only halfway through my assignment and I'm having a total brain fart moment and can't think of anything, so I thought, what the hell, I'll do a video where I can't think of anything, but it won't really matter so much, as opposed to, something that's worth 60% of my mark and I can't think of anything for. Anyway, haven't been doing much in WoW, as I've said. I haven't had time. By the time I get home from work, I came home, did some inscription, then I'd have to do more work, and I just haven't had time to do really anything. But I'm hoping this weekend to get a bit done, although I might not, because I'm meant to have a major assignment due next Friday, but since I'm going away, I have to have it done by Wednesday, and it's 5,000 words, and I have done 800. So yeah, could be a problem. So we'll see what happens. If that doesn't happen, then I won't be playing until after next week. I don't get home until Monday night, and it'll be about 10 or 11 hours worth of driving to come home. It's going to be horrible, but that's what happens, I suppose. And I'm sorry, I've got allergies and I'm going to sneeze. It's all good. I'm sorry. Spring, so hay fever. On the Twisted Nether podcast, the latest one, I was just listening to it then, and they were talking about what mouse you use. Well, specifically, I suppose, they were talking about the mouse that was announced at BlizzCon. And I have to say, I feel really, really foolish. They were sitting there talking about how expensive it is, and I'm sure that way back when I got my mouse, I'm sure it was more expensive than that. And the mouse I'm looking at the moment is much more expensive than that. In fact, I'm waiting for the price to come down a bit. But I'm a fan personally of Logitech stuff. I like all the Logitech stuff. It just tends to be pretty reliable. And my mouse is one of the really, really ancient MX laser type doodads. I don't even remember what model it is. It's pretty old now. And considering that it's survived, I think it's been thrown at walls a couple of times. I would never do such a thing. It was someone else. But yeah, it's been thrown at walls a couple of times in stressful situations. I regularly drop it. I think I've dropped it about 10 times moving my laptop around onto the tiles at home, and it hasn't broken yet. It's pretty good, and it's got, the nifty little button on the side which does auto run, which is great because I don't have a real number lock button, and every time I bind another key to auto run, not to number lock, then I forget what it is. So I can't handle not having my mouse, and it's just so comfortable. Yes, I love my mouse. I love my mouse very much. So yeah, how much is too much for a mouse? I don't know. Like I said, the one I'm looking at the moment, I think is $300. I wouldn't pay that much. It's the I can't remember what it's called specifically. It's like the Air Mouse or something. The one that you don't even need to have it on a desk. You can just move it around like this and it works, which would just be fantastic. That's more specifically for work, doing things with smartboards and that. It would be really good to not have to stand using the mouse when I want to click on things. But I'll wait till they're probably 150 or so. By then there'll be something better out as usual, but hey, what the heck. Inscription kind of ticking me off at the moment, simply because I keep getting the world's worst minor glyphs. So far I can't remember what it's called, but it's the crappy hunter one, which increases the damage your pet deals by 50% while using Eyes of the Beast. What the hell? Who uses Eyes of the Beast for damage dealing anyway? I think I've seen it used a couple of times for scouting around and stuff, but even then generally, it's, if you can, you use an Eye of Kilrog or something that isn't, so bad if it dies. Or someone's stealthing, but yeah, that's crap. And the glyph of, I don't even know what it's called, the rogue falling ability, that means they can fall a little bit further, like whoopee-doo. Yay! So yeah, I figured I'll probably get all the crappy ones, just because I'm really, really unlucky. I was talking about in BA chat, I seriously think I am the unluckiest person around. When I was a kid, for example, where I used to live, there was a trout farm, so they'd farm the trout and sell them to shops and things. And they had a pond that was just full of trout. That was like a novelty thing. You'd pay to go to the trout farm, you'd look around, and you'd be able to fish in this pond. Well, we all went fishing, and everyone else probably caught 5 to 10 trout each. I caught none. I couldn't catch a trout in a pond that's probably only about 5 metres by 3 metres, full of fish, like so full of fish you could see all the fish in the water. It was chock-a-block full of fish. I couldn't catch anything. No luck. I think I sat there. I was only probably 8 at the time or something. My little sister was catching, a fish every minute. I'm sitting there for maybe half an hour. Everyone else had gone off with their fish and gone to get them cleaned and everything and packaged. And here's me with my little fishing rod, just waiting. I didn't even get a bite. The same piece of bait sat on the end of that for ages. I even changed the bait at one point just to see maybe I had a dodgy worm. But no. I seriously just have really bad luck. Carries on with everything. Every single car that I have had, something has happened to it within a month of getting it. It's horrible. My first car, I crashed it within a month of getting it, but that's more, not knowing how to drive very well at that time. My second car, I had it, and in the second week, the starter motor blew up. The car I have now, the gearbox went all weird right after I got it, and it needed, various little things replaced. I'm just unlucky. So I figure with Inscription, I will get every crappy glyph there is. So I might even have to, put them up. Here is today's crappy glyph. Probably something like, I don't know, what's something completely useless. A lot of the hunter ones are completely useless, the minor ones. So it'll be something like that. It sucks. But, that's just my luck. And I really don't have that much else to talk about. But it was good to have a little distraction, not have to think about that freaking stupid assignment for 5 minutes or so. So everyone have a great one. I hope that you're all enjoying playing in the patch. With the patch now, everyone keeps telling me how easy raiding is and how fantastic it is, and it's depressing because I don't have time to do anything, to the point where, I haven't even put talent points into anything for SAR. I haven't even logged to Ron, I don't think, so her UI is still probably a total shambles. Hermia, I've put points in, but I haven't had a chance to test them, and I haven't even looked at other characters there. I've got nothing, so there won't be any useful information for me. I'll have to find that old post where I did say how I would spec at 70, double check. I'd have no doubt that some things might have changed since then, but basically just copy that onto SARS. I'm at the point where I honestly don't care at the moment. I don't know whether I'll just put it straight into a damage dealing spec or into a leveling spec. I don't want to think about it. Too much of a headache. Anyway, have a good one, guys. Thanks again for watching my rambling. Bye.